Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Lena and I am an intuitive and holistic wellness coach. Today we're going to discuss how to make kombucha. If you don't know, kombucha is a healthy fermented drink and I've made it convenient for you, put together a list there on the screen to follow along. What you'll need are two things before you even get started. One is the most important. You'll want to get a SCOBY. That is an acronym standing for Symbiotic Culture of Bacteria and Yeast. And you can find it online. Make sure it's a reputable source, but you can find it and buy it. It shouldn't cost more than $30, $20 to $30. And the second thing, which is also very important, is a vessel. Make sure it's glass or ceramic. You don't want anything plastic that has BPAs, or you don't want to introduce any of that stuff, because what we're ultimately wanting to do here is to have a healthy lifestyle. So you'll start off with 4 cups of filtered water. Again, don't use tap water or anything like that. You want good, clean water. You'll heat it just before it begins to boil and turn off the flame. Then you'll add your tea bags of choice. I like a mixture of black, herbal, and green. And you'll let it steep for about 10 minutes. You'll remove the tea bags and you'll stir in 1 cup of ideally raw sugar. Okay, you don't want to use any processed sugar. Again, we want to stay as close, even though we're using sugar, you want to stay as close to natural and healthy as possible. The sugar is needed for the bacteria and the yeast. That's what they use to survive. And that's what we need for the fermentation process, ultimately, for the kombucha. So you'll add more water to bring the temperature down before you add the SCOBY, because we don't want to kill the SCOBY. You want it to be room temperature, and you'll add it in then, and then you'll cover the vessel with a cheesecloth because it needs to breathe. It's a living organism. And use a rubber band to keep it in place. And you'll keep it in a warm area. Ideally, if it's winter like it is here where I am now, you'll put it near maybe at the heating vent. Some people buy warmers that they put around the vessel. I don't do that, and in the summer, and you don't want it to get too hot. But yeah, just keep it somewhere where it's like nice and warm so that it can thrive. And it'll take anywhere from 7 to 21 days. And there will be a skin that will form on top. That will be a new SCOBY. So it's up to you what you want to do with the older SCOBY or the new one. You can start another vessel if you want, or you can gift it to someone. You can keep the old SCOBY or you can keep the new one. Just make sure that it's healthy and thick enough to begin its own new batch. So good luck. I love making kombucha. It's very healthy, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.